Allegedly, allegedly, Justin Timberlake has Lyme disease. And I want to ask you, dear listeners, dear viewers, what is it with all these celebrities? What is it with all these famous people getting Lyme disease? I don't buy it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't buy it. I don't buy this Lyme disease shit. Why does everyone have Lyme disease in Hollywood? Is Lyme disease code for like rehab? Is Lyme disease code for drug addiction or something? Is Lyme disease code for like what is this Lyme disease epidemic that seems to be sweeping Hollywood, sweeping the entertainment industry? Everybody in Hollywood has Lyme disease. And Lyme disease requires them to go away for a while, not be seen for a while, and then they come out all brand new. So I think there's something fishy going on here with this whole Lyme disease things, because I felt like only a few months ago there was allegations of Justin Timberlake being a bit of a cokehead and being a little bit crazy, and arguing with fans and shit, driving on the road a bit crazy, performing and looking really high. Right, there's all these stories about him doing this, and then suddenly he pops up and says, "I got Lyme disease, guys." It's like, do you have Lyme disease or are you just going to rehab? Let's read the fucking statement he put on his Instagram. Well, as these 2 incredible years come to an end and I look forward to the future, I wanted to write something from the heart. It's not easy to task to try to contextualize the whirlwind of touring, but I will try. This has been the most fun, emotional, gratifying, physically demanding, and at times grueling experience. I've been doing this for 30 years, which feels crazy to say, and I've given all that I have to this. I could not have done it without my family, friends, the TN kids, and all your support. As many of you know, I'm a pretty private person. But as I'm reflecting on the tour and the festival tour, I want to tell you a little bit about what's going on with me. Among other things, I've been battling some health issues and I'm diagnosed with Lyme disease, which I don't say so you feel bad for me, but to shed some light on what I've been up to again behind the scenes. So what, does Coke treat Lyme disease? I didn't know that. Do people use Coke to treat Lyme disease? I didn't know that. If you've experienced this disease or know someone who has it, then you're aware living with this can be relentlessly debilitating both mentally and physically. When I first got the diagnosis, I was shocked for sure, but at least I could understand why I'd be on stage in a massive amount of nerve pain or just feeling crazy fatigue and sicknesses. Things that don't have to do with going out, don't have to do with drinking, don't have to do with partying, don't have to do with sniffing stuff, no? No pills, no? Alright, cool. I was faced with personal decision: stop touring or keep going and figure it out. I decided the joy of the performing brings me far outweighs the fleeting stress of my body was feeling, so I'm glad I kept going. Not only did I prove my mental tenacity to myself, but I now have so many special moments with all you that I will never forget. I was reluctant to talk about this because I was always raised to keep something like this to yourself, but I'm trying to be more transparent about my struggles so that they aren't misinterpreted. So if he has another crash out, you can blame it on Lyme disease. Sharing all of this in the hope that we can all find a way to be more connected. I'd like to do my part in help others in experiencing who experience this disease. To everyone who came to see me on the Forget Tomorrow tour, your energy, love continues to humble me. Your signs, messages, DIY t-shirts have made me laugh and smile so many times, and hearing and watching you all sing these songs word for word at the top of your lungs will forever leave me in awe. You have made my dreams come true. To my crew, band and singers and dancers, tour life really is like nothing else. It takes a special kind of person to be able to do it, much less to do well. To all of you, beautiful family away from home, for me, I will always treasure our time together. I can't wait to see what everyone gets up to next. There really is no way for me to put into words the feeling of being on stage and getting to share the experience of live music with all of you. It's a vibrational frequency that is unmatched. Sacred to me. Honestly, I don't know what my future on stage is, but I've always cherished this run and all of them before. It's been the stuff of legends for me. If you've made it this far in this caption, you deserve a medal. My heart is filled with gratitude. Love each other. Be good to each other. Don't take it for granted. So I'm glad, he got his diagnosis and he's probably, on the brighter side of things because he knows what's going on with him. But I do find it fishy how so many people in Hollywood have Lyme disease. I just find it fishy. That's it. Don't know if it's true or not. I'm not going to call into question if he's got it or not. I just find it fishy how people who maybe are struggling with substance abuse, eating disorders, always seem to have Lyme disease. Is it Lyme disease, or are you just taking a break away from things, announcing you got Lyme disease so you can go away and get yourself right? Which is fine. But what happened to just being honest and saying you're going to rehab? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, is it? Or maybe actually, if you're a star at his level, if you're Justin Timberlake and you're that level of a celebrity, that level of a musician, maybe if you do announce that you're going to rehab, you might automatically lose some deals. So you can't say that. So you'd rather just say, no, I'm not in rehab. I'm actually got Lyme disease. Allegedly. Who knows? But big up Justin Timberlake. Big up blood clot Justin Timberlake.